Last time I found myself stranded on a remote island, where I managed to set up a small Create-powered campsite and kickstart my survival journey. Today, I want to get ready for the future and get my hands on diamond gear so I can truly start transforming this island. There's just one slight issue. I've decided to add a twist to my progression. Certain items and mechanics are locked behind specific achievements or builds. And diamond gear, it's one of them. Before I can craft any diamond tool, I first need to build a proper toolsmith. If you're excited for how this island will end up looking by the time I'm done with it, then make sure to subscribe to not miss a future upload. And while you're at it, liking the video helps me out a ton. But before we can start working towards our diamond forge, I need to fix something, and well, it's not this side of the pathway. I feel like I left this little area down here a little unfinished last episode. And also considering the fact that we're still eating melon slices, I think we should turn this area into a little better for our food supply. But first of all, I've got to move the cows because they are a little bit in the way. And I think for now, I'm going to try to move as many of them as possible over to the desert. The beach over there. I doubt I'm going to get all of them with me. I'm actually probably going to get very few, but I'd like maybe 8. 8 of you would be nice. Oh, that's more than 8. Okay. No, don't fall in the hole. Okay. Oh God. Not down here. And if you did fall down here, sorry, but you're now my food. Making it very, very pretty over here. And we have 2 cows inside. Oh, here's a few more. Come on in. Come on in. There are cows everywhere. I really don't want the sheep in here, but I don't know if I have much of a say in that. Oh, there we go. I think there's at least 8. Oh, and he walked back in. All right, buddy. Oh. First wandering trader. I actually don't think there's anything good. I mean, sure, the Lily of the Valley, but I was so excited. We could have had a new wood type, although I doubt I'd get that lucky. You're gonna be very, very useful for me, but not today. And I'd like the leads plus the ability for another one to spawn. So sorry, llamas. I did install a mod just to highlight the wandering trader, because with the amplified terrain, I don't want to accidentally miss it. So hopefully next time we'll actually get something useful from it. But until then, let's start transforming the area down by the water. The plus side with the amplified terrain for this island was that it gave me some interesting terrain to work with and get inspiration from. The downside, however, is that in general, amplified terrain isn't the best looking. So we'll most likely end up transforming a lot of this island before we're done. But before doing that, we do need better tools, because doing all this with iron was very time consuming. Walking along the pathway down here, now I definitely like this way more than what we had before. I extended out the beach a little bit and added in this little cliff face, and I want to work on a little fishing area, mainly for decorational purposes, but if you want a functional reason, it's because I want to fish and I need a port to fish, right? Yeah. But also there is a little bit of functionality in the terraforming up here where we have our carrot farm, because mainly I'm probably going to be eating carrots moving forward, since this is a great and easy source of food. Well, I mean, great might be the wrong word, but it's easy. For now, though, we need to run over to the beach, which has turned into my temporary farm tree area, where I need to start chopping a bunch of wood to build this wooden pier, along with a couple of boats. Back at the camp with our wood. We need to get a place where I can place a project chest down. For now, just be right out here, but we're gonna have to craft up a handful of things here. Gonna need a bunch more slabs, couple other jungle supplies, then onto the rest of our wood blocks. Threw together a few more things I could find in the tent, but I am missing a few iron stuff, and I have 14 iron. And make that 13 because I need a new shield very soon, because well I need to go caving. Can actually, before we do leave, craft up some iron bars, and yeah, that's about it. We need a cauldron and an anvil, and I need some extra iron to make spare tools. So I think we can squash 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh no, I didn't jump. That was embarrassing. Let me try that again. Looking past that though, when I was exploring the moss, the azalea biome, the lush cave, I found a mine shaft and I want to get some cobwebs to resemble fishing nets. Might as well at the same time see if I can find any iron. I'm pretty sure I had my water bucket on me. Could have probably clutched that earlier, but it's fine. And here we have our cobwebs and creepers. Hopefully also some iron. Yep, I see some right down there. Ooh, and when I thought this trip couldn't get better, we found diamond. Not diamonds. Diamond. Okay. Well, I'll take it. A lot of mobs down here. Hello? Oh boy. Not ideal. Woo! 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 Okay. Well, it's iron. You know what? Not my most calculated move, but I am alive. And there is a lot of iron down here, so I mean, I'm not gonna complain too much, right? Oh, there's a side spawner there. No poison, please. Chest, golden apple. Coal is nice. More torches. Already have tomato seeds. I don't really need that. And in the chest that blew up, anything nice? Name tag? We'll take that. There's a skillet. Wait, I want a skillet. Take that. Oh, there's 2 babies now. Oh, this is bad. I've seen better days. I have had better days. Ooh, okay. Just gonna sit here for a second. Okay. Yeah, the poison spider was not ideal. Ooh. I mean, something good came out of it, right? I won't lie, I'm not a giant fan of this mineshaft right now. I mean, this is by far the place with the most ores and loot, but also the most dangerous place. Ooh. Another one. Still just getting ones, but I mean, I'm up to 3 now. Really wish I could craft the pickaxe, but not yet. Okay, I think I've been over here. I think I'm gonna try to get out. Grabbing the iron off that back home, and then we can craft up that anvil we needed, along with the 2 hoppers, and we still have a little bit. Yeah, we have 14 left. Okay, perfect. We got just how much we needed. Hold up. I just heard something. That's a wandering trader. It is invisible and next to a creeper. Oh, this is exciting. So weird that we didn't get any in the first episode, but there is a good chance that there might have been one. I just didn't see it with the amplified terrain, which is the main reason I did install the mod that gives me a little notification whenever one pops up. Okay, let's see. There he is. There was a creeper pretty much next to him, but he seems to have left. What do you have? Yeah, I have all of this already on the island. Well, I don't have ice, but I can make ice, I think. Maybe I can't. Can I make ice? I think so, because I think I can get... No. I actually don't think I can make ice. Interesting. I'm not going to buy it, because I don't really need it. So, yeah. Anyways, before I was interrupted, what I was going to start talking about is that my vision is to bring out a wooden pier from the path that eventually will have a covered area, which the path will go above, to other parts of the island. Then from this, extending out the pier to the right for a larger fishing boat to dock at, adding in 2 smaller bits as well to allow for some smaller fishing boats to dock at, and then to cover this from some waves, I want to create a natural looking breakwater. But of course, that is just the vision, and we need to bring it into reality. So let's get started on extending in that first bit. Then down here where I want to bring this covering in eventually, I want to start using some trap doors right on the edge here. But now that I think about that, this can't be at this level because then we can't bring in some supports above them. Instead, we'll need some temporary blocks right down here, which we can place these on the top half of. I'm going to get that slab in there to continue the pier out that way. And then finishing this off right there. Back on the top side, just extend this back a little bit. This is all I'm going to do for now. Maybe bringing like a fish storage building or something at the back here for the path to actually go on top of, as I want to bring it around and over to that area because I think this is where I want to make the main settlement on the island. For now, let's continue this one out then. I'm going to use a few trap doors here to replace the campfires with because, well, there's no campfires that can be placed on the top part of a block. Just finishing off a little bit of support here under to support it, of course. And it's very dark. now. They actually make a little bed for me to bring with me so I don't have to run up and down the hill because it's getting a little tedious. If my starter base would have been like here, I could have done it, but yeah, it's a little annoying climbing up and down all the time. Putting away our oak and jungle for a little bit, I want to bring in 2 of these smaller fishing boats. And they're more like kayaks, I guess, and I want to try to use a boat to get some paddles in there. Let's start with figuring out the size of them, and I want to go 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, I think. And I'm gonna get some stairs on either end, then hopping below. Let's get a panel at the back because obviously I can't use the acacia trapdoors because they have holes in them. Then we'll get 2 slabs in, and acacia trapdoors will be fine right there, just because when we remove this dirt now, we will bring in a cauldron at the front. So I mean, technically that should probably be a panel, but shh, we don't have to talk about it. Let's get a barrel in here at the back, and then we're gonna have to get 2 copycat panels right in the middle. 2 copycat panels on the side right here, and then some signs which will go right on top of that. And there is a little gap there, which is fine, and I really want to replace this now. That little hole is annoying me. I guess there's still a hole there, but it's fine. It's not as visible. We can't cover it in even more copycats. Final thing then to cover up these little sides here is our boat, which I think that looks really cool. Yes, and then you're actually paddling it, and this is, yeah, okay, I like that. I'm gonna build up a second one. Adding in the boats really added to the port, and I also added one out there, which, I mean, it's more of just an acacia blob, but it does add something. And I mean, it looks like they're actually out fishing, and maybe there would be maybe 2 boats in here, so one is even further out perhaps. I don't know, maybe we'll add that in the future, but for now I want to focus on that larger fishing boat I was talking about. And I've got a viewer named Sergeant Blocky who is in love with building boats. He let me know I could ask for a schematic of any boat he had built, and so I did. I want to eventually design my own boats, and this series is the perfect excuse to do so, but for now I'm using the Limatica schematic Blocky sent me to bring in the first larger boat into this world. And I've got to say, I am so happy that I decided to take Blocky up on that offer and not try to design something myself, because this is way better looking than something I'm able to do at the moment. I'm hoping to be able to do something near as good as this, but I need to give myself the proper time, and I'm kind of bulk recording these first episodes as I'm going away on vacation, so I don't have that time right now. But I can't wait to get some actual boats going, and I think I'm going to use a slightly bigger scale because I think it will be a little easier. But that's for the main port over there, because this is just a shallow port, which, speaking about that, we probably have to fix this and add the water breaker. the breakwater. To fix the underwater terrain, I want to get rid of all the dirt and replace it with either sand or mud. Luckily, the easiest way to get mud into this place is by placing dirt and then going around spamming with a bottle in your hand, turning all of the dirt into mud. For the natural breakwater, I'm building up a shallower end, sort of encasing the fishing harbor, and then adding in a ton of leaves. Hopefully we can eventually also put in mangrove roots in here once we have access to them. It is looking a whole lot better with this terrain in here, and this little breakwater, the natural breakwater, is something I saw Whip do in one of his builds, and I really like the azalea leaves and the mud. I just think it looks really cool. Obviously, this is open out there, so technically waves could come through and actually hit this, which is probably why the cliff is shaped like this over here. All I'm trying to say is it makes sense for there to be a breakwater here. And maybe it's slightly handmade, but also a bit natural. But I think I've spent enough time down here by the water, and it's time that we focus on the mines. Because we very much need to get rid of our iron tools and upgrade to some diamond. And yes, I do have 3 diamonds already up at my tent, but I also have a couple of requirements before I can even craft diamond tools. And I want to make a mine down in here. Don't worry, I'm not going to make the entire mine today. I'm not that crazy. I'm not going to do that with iron tools, but I want to get a start on it, and I want to make a smith or like a forge, and it's going to go right in this area somewhere. Oh, and if you're confused on why I can't craft diamond tools, it's because I've locked progression behind a couple of goals and builds to keep me motivated and playing in the world, and also slow the gameplay down a little bit. So before we can craft our first diamond tools, we need to actually build a place where they are crafted. But of course, before we can build it, we need to do some material gathering, and I've already gotten a little bit of a start with the materials we had left over from earlier when we were making the docks, but we have quite a few to go. Let's start with finishing off our wood, and yeah, that is seriously low, and I don't think I have any extra bone meal laying around. Hopefully I have enough trees for what I need. I think I only have one yeah, I only have one acacia tree. Might have to run over there, but we do need some birch, and of course, well, the acacia, like I just said, because these are the 4 wood types I have access to. I'd really really, really love some spruce or dark oak, but just gotta wait patiently until we can get those. But I would be lying if I said it hasn't been fun trying to work with wood types that I usually don't work as much with, like jungle and birch, instead of only resorting to spruce and dark oak for the most things. But let's get this refined down. I'm going to save one of those as we need to strip it. And then we need a couple of trapdoors, which, thinking about it, I might have a couple of things left over. Yep, yeah, I do. So that we don't have to craft too much, because I don't have any more trees to cut at the moment. Let's get a couple of buttons, get a few more stairs. Let's do some birch doors, and then I think that's about all we need. For the acacia, even simpler, we just need a couple of logs, and then a couple of trapdoors, which I won't have enough. Well, I only think I need a couple of those, so maybe? At least do I have even more? Oh, yes, I have a little more. Let's see. Stone-wise, definitely gonna have to head down into the mines, but I might be able to get all of the stone types I need out of this. I'm gonna need a stack and like 48 stone. Yeah, no, this is not enough. I definitely need more, but I can get a bit closer at least. Yeah, I think that's about as far as we get. I mean, we can turn this into some things, but I might as well head down into the mine because we are seriously low on stone materials, which makes sense. I do have an iron pickaxe, so I haven't been going out of my way to mine stuff. Let's not die this time as we jump down, and we'll head down into the caves. Forgot my doors, but first up here is at my andesite deposit, and also some diorite, because I need that, and I didn't even know there was some in here. Down a bit deeper now. I was down here mining iron not too long ago, and this is a cave which I think should have easy access to. Well, I mean, deep state is really hard, but this should be so tough here. I just need to make it into it. But last time it was filled with mobs, and it sounds like it still is, so we might have to fight a little bit, but I think it will be worth it. Oh yes, fight each other. There we go. Perfect. Gives me a bit of time. Oh, and there's diamonds. Nice. Didn't even have to do anything. This is perfect because I've actually decided I need to sacrifice a couple of diamonds to the smith to be able to craft diamond pickaxes. And this gets my count up to, I think, 5 now, which is great. I might just explore this a little bit because, I mean, I do want to make the first diamond pickaxe today, at least. And I wouldn't mind getting another tool or 2. Okay, those are just going to battle it out. Why do you have strength? I don't like that. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Bad, bad, bad. This is bad. This is bad. Very good. The old runaway tactic. Also, didn't even think about it, but this has to be the smallest mine shaft I've ever seen. Although there is a... Yeah, there's a tiny bit more over here. As well, mine some deep state while I wait. Oh, this is gonna be slow. I need like 2 more stacks of this. 1,000 years later. Got all of my stone blocks. Just gotta find my way out of the mine. It's a little tight getting in and out with the breathing spaces I have at the moment, but it's fine. Haven't died yet. Hopefully that was the last time I had to mine deep state with an iron pickaxe in this world. 'Cause it is so slow. Unless it was pretty successful because we did get 2 more diamonds and we have all our rock types. So let's turn those into the blocks we actually need. Then final things from the mines will be some raw blocks of ore because it is a forge/smith building. So some raw blocks of ore might fit in, or well, will fit in perfectly. Wait, I really should have grabbed iron when I was in there. Yeah, I need a lot more crate components, and crate components need a lot of iron. Well, at least I have a belt. I think I only need 1. We'll see what we can put together, and then we'll figure out how much iron we need. Okay, we're on to things that need iron now, and I need a couple of encased chain drives. Need 6 of them. Now all we need is our 6 fans. Yeah, we're gonna need a bit more iron for that. Made it back down into the cave where I literally looked at iron but didn't mine it. Really should have thought 2 steps ahead and realized I need iron pretty much instantly, or if not instantly, very, very soon. I don't have any torches, but I might as well look around a little bit in the cave because I don't have any easy access to, what is it called? Iron in there. And ooh, there's calcite down here. Good to know. I'm wondering, oh wait, I'm in this cave. Oh, my iron vein. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain about this. Cool, they do actually connect. I feel like eventually we'll have a vast network of underground tunnels because I have realized that the ocean I'm situated in and that I can't leave, it doesn't have a coral biome, so I can't get any coral for building, and I really like destroying coral ecosystems so that I can build pretty things in Minecraft. That doesn't sound too good out of context. I guess we might as well take this way out and back home. Luckily, I think I can figure out how we can get our hands on coral. I just need to get some better tools because I need to dig to another ocean that hopefully has one, because I am allowing myself to explore the entire underground of the world. No limits there, so I could technically dig to another ocean and explore that as well. Just can't step foot on any other land pieces that isn't underground. That iron is smelted up, and I need to press down what would be 24 pieces of that. Gonna take a bit with my press speed, but it's fine. I am also going to just help me out. Oh, well, I don't have a lot of bamboo. I go and grab a bit of extra bamboo because I would like some scaffoldings while I'm building. So we're actually going to be going for some height today. But this is done, so we can craft that into propellers, and we can craft that into encased fans. And there we go. We do need a bit of lava. Well, we'll go get that later. And I have probably been fighting enough mobs. Well, actually not a lot, but I do have a few cobwebs I could use to just get a little bit of extra. I need to make a sword though, because I haven't done that yet. There we go, and now we can craft up our first bamboo, or well, scaffolding. Finished moving all the stuff down here. Had to fight an absolute battle for the stuff because some mobs had managed to spawn, and I also cleared out a little bit of terrain while I was putting up the torches. Eventually, what I actually want to do is probably tear a lot of this mountain above here down. I want to keep the crater feel because I think it will fit the mine really well, but I definitely want to clean it up, make it prettier, but there's no way I'm doing that with iron tools, and probably not even enchanted diamond tools. I'm gonna need a beacon. I mean, I could use a drill as well, but I mean, would it be as cool as digging it by hand? Nah, we'll see. Future stuff. We need to build a smith though, and I'm gonna start with the super smelter part of it. So let's grab some cobblestone and get ourselves a floor built in. Then continuing from that, let's get some oak planks in right here. And this is actually just an inner wall that's actually connected up to the staircase to get us to the second floor. That definitely has both functionality and an interior. Yep. I definitely wouldn't lie about something like that, would I? Then let's bring out our create products already. And I'm realizing a flaw I made in the machine when I was thinking it out in my head. And I actually am missing a couple of blocks on purpose. But we'll get there in just a second. For now, we need belts right here. Connect these up, and then we're gonna have a barrel right there and one in the corner over here. We're gonna have two vertical gearboxes out here, and I want to bring in a water wheel right in this little area, and eventually we'll hook that up to a decoration probably when we redo the cliff and continue working on the mine. But for now, we're just gonna get the water in, and that's too high up. That should be spinning our belt. Yes, and the only reason there's two is because I thought it looked better. And now is where I need to get some funnels, and of course we need to be able to output multiple items onto the belt at the same time. But I can't get brass funnels because I haven't unlocked the nether yet, and actually I have no idea what I need to do to unlock the nether. Probably just a portal build, to be fair. But what I'm trying to say is it won't happen today, so we need another solution. And well, first part is to get an andesite funnel to actually output the items, I guess. And then we need to use some of our final iron here to create some chutes to input it. And that should work for now. At least we're not outputting one item, we're outputting 16, which I'd call that a super smelter, right? I mean, better than a vanilla one. Now let's get our fans sorted out. First off, some cupcap panels right down here, going the entire way. I guess technically we don't need to make this as long anymore because we're not outputting entire stacks, but it's fine. Hopefully we can make sure that we can do that in the future at least. Also, a wrench, definitely something I'm making in the next episode. My goodness, playing create without one is pretty painful. Right about this is obviously going to be our lava holder. We have our encased fans, and then we'll do our encased chain drives on top of that, and we'll just power that from the back with one water wheel, which should be enough, right? Because encased fans take low stress units. I don't know what that means. I think they use 2 RPM. per rotation. So that's spinning at 8 RPM. Yeah, it's definitely enough. Oh, almost forgot, but we need the output funnel. We'll go and get the lava a little bit later, because for now, this needs a shell. So starting the smith's foundation off with a variety of cobblestone, stone, tuff, and andesite blocks encasing the super smelter. Moving next to this, I'm using the same palette to add in the floor foundation for the eventual smithing area, which will allow us to craft diamond gear in this world. A crucial step in any Minecraft world. Bit of terrain in here as well, and we'll get back to the actual smith area soon, as well I want to start working on this, and I want to start trying out a new style I've never used before. And if you've been around the Minecraft building space recently, you've probably seen this style before, but this is the first time I'm trying my hand at it. We're gonna start off with some oak and jungle right down here at the bottom, then extending some pillars up quite tall. Let's see, I think we're 5 blocks up now. Let's go 6. Then bringing out our white and gray blocks here, actually filling the entire hotbar. And we're gonna start placing this in here. First layer done right there. Then let's get some oak trapdoors here on the inside. And as you can see, I'm going really, really hard on the interior here. It's a nice warped floor. Now we're going to continue our logs up here. We'll get another line across and continue these 3 in the middle just up all the way. And then we can finish the actual walls themselves off. Oh, hi guys. Yeah, feel free to jump down there. That's fine. Get some signs in right up here where we want a little window. Get a trapdoor right on the edge, and then getting a campfire out, putting an andesite right there, and extinguishing that. And can't forget the oak log at the top, but that is a triangle. Good. See how this looks if we hop down here. Should probably eat a little bit. Oh, I'm out of food, but it is looking pretty good. It is a lot flatter style than I usually do, and that is kind of this new building style. And it's actually looking really, really good. Oh, I can't wait to experiment more with the style. But if I'm gonna keep falling as much as I just did, I need to go and get some more food, because I will be dead very, very soon otherwise. We should really look into gathering up a couple of these pigs and making a pig pen, because I have a lot of carrots now, and well, pork chops are a lot better food source than carrots are. And I also have the cabbage, which means I could make cabbage rolls, which are even better than pork chops, I think. Not 100% on that one though. Back at the build, I'm building up the other 3 sides of the house part of this structure. Same idea and block palette as the front face, just building them up. And then I'm onto the roof, where I'm using a simple gradient going from tiles through bricks to cobbled deep slate, making it flush with the wall, something which I've found quite common with this style. That pretty much finishes off this part as well. We just gotta add in the flowers, and I forgot to bring an andesite casing, so I have to encase on things, and obviously we have to get the lava. But let's build the toolsmith area first. I'm gonna try to make something similar to the top structure, just a little more open. We'll extend up our pillars yet again, and then let's get a jungle stair and some jungle trap doors. And we're definitely gonna need some temporary blocks right in between these two. We're gonna use a lot of trapdoors for this part. Oh, and it's thundering. Time to sleep again. Continue with yet another pillar to encase this sort of entrance area we got going on right here. And then we'll go across, let's see, 3, well, right to the end. And bring in the slabs, I was gonna say, but the trapdoors across. And finishing this side off with another pillar. And down here, I'm thinking we bring in some oak fences and then some jungle trapdoors on top of this as a little railing. Repeated it on the backside here and brought the foundation up just a little taller. And I want to do something slightly different for this final side, where we're going to bring across oak trapdoors first of all, and probably should have gotten a bit of extra wood so that I could change these out for wood blocks, but I don't have it on me right now, and I'm not going to go gather it at the moment. Maybe I'll change that out if I find it annoying in the future. But we're going to add in some of our white/gray wall blocks, and then a little arches coming across this and back down, where I actually have enough extra logs to replace them. I think it's this one right here and this one. Oh, didn't even need to craft the jungle into it. We can add a little button right there, and I have one left, so maybe right there too. Yeah, that looks good. Before we get cracking on the roof, let's get our forge in. Or well, yeah, it is a forge because it is a smithing area. This isn't really where you'd smelt a lot of ores, although I guess that's what we're doing in here. To be fair, I do want to build an actual forge area where you turn ores into metal in the future, but this is just going to be a tool/weaponsmith. But of course, you need to heat the metals up, so that's what we're going to be working on here in the corner. Eventually, let's see here. Let's get a campfire in right there, and I need some temporary blocks. Or, well, permanent temporary blocks. We need something to fill this little area in with down here. Get a magma block there, and then we'll fill lava on these 2 pieces, and we got some smoke rising up. Then we'll just continue working on this chimney going upwards. getting a little dark up here, so I think we'll add in our campfires to brighten it up. And then to finish it off, I want to make a little raggedy. Is that the word I'm looking for? Oh no, I forgot walls. No. Oh, this should help me out here to make it look like it's slightly falling apart at the top, but not really falling apart. And still, well, I guess it doesn't need to go much higher than this, so it's fine that it's falling apart. And I also brought a little too little of that, but it's fine. Yeah, I like the top. Obviously, it looks a little weird with the smoke just going straight into the rock face, but that is part of the rock I want to remove. I definitely want to probably cut it off at like that point somewhere there. Future stuff, future stuff. What we will do now, however, is get our deep state roof in, just going for the exact same palette as up above to keep it sort of the same. Final area then, before we can start crafting our diamond tools, is this right here. We're gonna kick off with this little corner back here where we're gonna bring in some chains and birch trapdoors next to these barrels. Think we can make something like that wide. Trapdoors down here, which means we obviously have to extend those down another block, and then we can get a chest, and I'm thinking a flower pot up here. Thinking some birch benches, a little composter, and just some random stuff all around. Then obviously when you're working, we're gonna need some lights in here. So what about some rafters going across the roof? Really tedious to place, but I think this will look quite good, because if we then take our final chain, we can hang that right there with a lantern and another lantern right there. That lights up the area nicely for when you're working here. Final thing, we need some anvils, and then I'm thinking, well, we need to get the ore books in that we crafted up, because, well, I guess this is where they're turning these into ores or ingots for now. It's fine. We'll just get some acacia trapdoors, encasing these as the, like, barrel they're laying in a special color. I do really like how this has come together. And, well, if we go get our lava and another special ingredient, I think we're ready to craft our first diamond tools. I'm gonna make sure I have 3 iron left, and then, yeah, we're gonna have to take 2 trips, but I'm gonna make at least 4 buckets. Then I also need a couple of sticks and smelt up one of these into smooth stone. While that's cooking, we can grab 4 of our diamonds, make that into slabs, and craft up 2 armor stands. Actually, I just thought about it. I might be a little lazy, and I think 4 buckets is actually enough. Yoink. This lava lake is not gonna last too long. Oh, the port from this side looks so cool. There is a lot of the same wood blocks, which makes the boats and stuff kind of blend together, but I still think it looks really cool. We also have to complete this path today, because we need to bring this through, connect it up to the smith, and also connect it up to the starter tent through a little cave. But I definitely want to get the diamond tools before we do that, because that would save a lot of time digging. 2 of these will go right in here, and then the other 2, I think if I... Okay, let's see. Let's pick that up and that up. We just place that in, and that should be the super smelter done. Don't really have anything to test it with right now, though. We will add in a crafting table. Where could the crafting table go? Maybe just replace this barrel right here. Yeah, that works. And we're gonna craft up the first diamond pickaxe, which sadly I've chosen to sacrifice to this guy. He's gonna have my first diamond pickaxe, and we're also gonna sacrifice a diamond over here. There we go. Got him in the position. We got a diamond laying over here, and we got a pickaxe on the anvil. I can now craft diamond tools. And the problem is I only have 1 diamond. I'll be honest, it's a slight issue. I don't have enough diamonds to make a pickaxe. So, well, it's time to do some diamond mining. Back up at the tent, I did save those 4 pieces of iron, and now I only have 1.5 pickaxe. Right, we gotta find some iron before we head down into caves, and I think there are some spread out on the cliffs around me. So we'll just do a little bit of spring cleaning here, getting rid of these, so that I can get more pickaxes. Although the only next piece I see is up there, so I guess I better start climbing. Oh, I really like this little house down here. I think it's gonna look even sicker once we get the water wheel into the terrain, but yeah, future problem. Ooh, did I just see... Nope, didn't see any iron. Also can't wait until I can get rid of all of these floating islands. That's gonna be really nice. And yep, we're right here. Should be able to use some scaffolding for help. This should get me enough iron. I'm hoping to have enough pickaxes to find enough diamonds so that I can make a diamond pickaxe. And, well, other pickaxes and other tools, because my hope is to get enough diamonds to get an entire tool set at least. And I'm probably not going to make any armor, because really don't need it right now, and it's not a hardcore world. Brought some stone with me here so we can repair it up so it doesn't look ugly. Although, I mean, it is a giant flat cliff face, so I mean, it's already not off to a great start. Since I know how problematic skeletons can be, I'm definitely gonna... Oh, I need another piece of wood. I'm gonna craft up another shield just in case this one breaks. And we have our iron ready right over here. Gonna make an extra shovel, and then I guess I'm gonna make 3 more pickaxes. I doubt I'm gonna go through these. Yeah, we'll say the 5 iron. Got a dozen torches, got a lot of extra sticks with me, and I think I'm ready for the caves. Should be. I guess I don't need this diamond with me. Here, stay here. I'll make sure I fully explore this cave, which we found earlier. I don't think there's too much left to explore, but I'm really hoping there are some exposed diamonds, because I really don't want to start just tunneling for them. Problem is, however, that, well, there's a lot of underwater caves, and they are harder to explore, but could be what we need to do eventually. Although I don't think I've been in this bit, so hopefully that leads something. Ooh, a cavern. Okay, does actually lead to something. Was not expecting this, but I'm not going to complain. There's a geode there. Good to know. And it does look like this is a cave system that actually goes to a few different places. Ooh, there's going to be some good chance for diamonds here. I can feel it. Ooh, a monster spawner. I will so take that. I mean, there's no diamonds, and I've been running around in these caves for a little bit now. I feel like I should have found one, right? What kind of spawner do we have here? Ooh, spider. Okay. Could have wished for... Probably it would have been nice if it was a skeleton spawner, but I won't complain. Ooh, there's a lot of zombies down in here. Oh, wait, is that... Huh, it's another spawner? Ooh, still not a skeleton one, but again, won't complain. Oh, I'm in this cave again. How do I always end up here? Okay. Good to know that this is right under. I'm glad I didn't have to explore. Well, could have been diamonds there. Yes! Finally, I've been running around for so long. Or it feels like so long at least. And it's 1. There's 2. Well, we can make a pickaxe now. Alright, I want to try to get 4 more. 4 more is my goal today. If we get 4 more, I'll be extremely happy. This cave is massive. I wonder, though, if it goes deep enough. I mean, there's a bit of deep slate here. Oh, and it even has a... Oh. Dude, this place is so large. What? I think I've seen an underwater cave this big. I'm really just hoping for a big open area. I mean, the water is fine, but it's too high up. Oh, it looks like it's opening up over there, but... Okay, if there's more than 1, I will mine it. But if there's only 1, I'm gonna keep it here until I get Silk Touch. Because for me to unlock a drill in this world, I need to find every single ore, and regular diamond ore is one of the rarer ore types. So this, yeah, I have to keep this here. Oh, that's the 1 diamond I need as well. Okay, that really sucks, but also is really good at the same time. I want to mine that so badly. Better find some new ones before I change my mind. Ooh, slime. Oh, yes. Oh, this is exactly what I was looking for. Big open cavern. This is perfect for diamonds. You want to kill the slime though, because oh, did you just... Oh, you're down there now. Whoop. For a second there, I thought I saw a deep state emerald ore, and I was about to lose it, but no. Oh, they shot a bit of the slime as I was falling. Let's see. Diamonds. What is it with this world? And oh, there's some diamonds. I feel like there should be way more than this though. But here's 1. Okay, well, I'll take that. We have enough, but I did see a few more right over here. Oh, and even more right around the corner. Yes. Okay, I'm not gonna grab too many. Oh, there's even more. Okay, well, I'm gonna grab these. Okay, you can't stop me. I'm probably gonna need an extra pickaxe, and I guess I do need enough for an enchanting table eventually. Okay, 8 diamonds. We have 6 back at base. That's enough for an enchanting table. I think 2 pickaxes if we want to make a new one. Yeah, I think that's enough. I've got a pathway to make. We will definitely be back here, however, when we have a fortune pickaxe, because I think there's some more diamonds hiding. Back at the tent, managed to swim under an ocean monument, I think, when I was escaping that cave. But for now, let's grab our diamonds, and I think we'll also grab our unprocessed ore along with some sticks. Oh, I've been waiting for this for so long. Ouch. First of all, let's just make sure that this works by putting in our raw ores right there. Vertical logistics. It's moving along very slowly. Have to get the casings. Forgot those. But that should smelt up, right? We'll come back and look at it in a second. For now, we will craft our first diamond pickaxe. Well, the second diamond pickaxe, but first one I can use. And we'll get a diamond axe as well. Oh, this is gonna be so nice. And a diamond shovel. I want to make sure that I can keep 2 extra, and then I still have 5 laying around. I'm definitely going to be crafting up a pickaxe with these, and then we'll see in the future. But I'm going to store them right in here with some sticks, and that should be ready for us to go. For now, though, we need to connect this up to the rest of my builds. With these new tools, I want to get started on connecting the campsite to the docks, and I want the tunnel I started digging up top to eventually end up somewhere down here in the cave. Really putting these brand new tools to the use, digging out the tunnel between, where I'm also creating a sort of mineshaft feel with some oak supports and hanging lanterns. For the path itself, I decided to move away from coarse dirt and instead work with cobblestone while I traverse the hand-dug cave, where we now can easily make it from the top of my base, I guess, down into the cave below without me having to climb up the mountainside. Although my pickaxe very much took a beating from that, and I just made it. At least I can use it to do some enchanting in the future, but I'm definitely gonna have to make a new pickaxe very soon. For now though, I do need to restock on just a little bit of jungle wood before we start getting the pathways in, so let's chop this tree down. Turn a couple of those logs into some jungle slabs, and I want to just try to connect this down here up to the top. And I think I might have made a little mob farm in here. Oh, hi guys. Oh, you hurt. Oh, wow. Which nicely gets up to here. And to sort out this being very dark in here, chains, lanterns, and some oak supports, where we first of all can get something hanging right here, lighting this part of the pathway up, and flipping these supports upside down. We can extend those out, and if I can just get on top of these, I haven't used support blocks in ages. Ooh, and I really love them. And we get another hanging lantern right there. We can probably remove that one. So I think I'm gonna get one final one right out here, at least for this side, and that can just be a lantern instantly. Just light up the path that little bit more. I got some glow light probably up in here eventually, but for now they're just some torches to make sure no mobs spawn, and now we have to make it across this water pond here. And I think what I'm just going to be doing is making my life very simple by first of all extending in the coarse dirt path. And currently the pathway is floating, so I need to spend some time here fixing up the terrain and, well, covering up that water hole because I don't really want it. And just like that, oh, that's a little ugly, but it's fine. We've connected up all of my builds. We got the smith in there, and we obviously have the starter base up over there. And if we come around this corner, we got the little fishing dock we built earlier today. For taking it a little slower on the series, I feel like we've done a lot today. From building this amazing little fishing dock, where we're definitely going to be expanding this in the future, but I think we're off to a great start so far, to building up our toolsmith, allowing us to create this world's very first diamond tools. I'm just having a ton of fun playing in this world, and I can't wait to get back and do even more projects in here. If you do have any suggestions or ideas on what I could build on this island, then let me know down below. But for now, that's it for me. So thank you so very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.